Alright, what's going on? Back again, continuing with this sort of alternation that I have between the vinyl collection videos and the vinyl update videos. This is a vinyl update video, and actually in this video I'm going to be showing the final two 7-inch records in my collection that I've never shown before. So after this we're going back to, I guess, exclusively 12-inch records, but maybe I'll consider showing a couple 10-inch records before the 12-inch records in future videos, because I have a lot of those that I haven't shown as well. Or maybe I'll just do a 10-inch record collection video and just show them all in one video. I don't know, I'll figure it out. It's not a big deal one way or the other. So yep, continuing with the normal formula as usual, let's do it. This is what we have going in the background, and my god, dude, this is the most recent and final Cosmic Church album. I'm not sure how to say it, maybe Tateme's something, I don't know. That's how it's spelled right there. I don't speak Finnish, so I wouldn't be able to tell you. So this album is absolutely gorgeous. I've kind of had this playing on repeat all day. I only got it today, but it's been in my CD player and it's been just going from start to finish probably 3-4 times now. And it's fantastic. This is probably the best Cosmic Church album, and man, what a way to go out. So we won't see a vinyl press of this until next year, but this has been worth the wait. It's been 4 years since the last full-length album, and they used every minute of that 4 years to make this. So if you guys haven't heard this, then goddamn hop on it. It's new Cosmic Church. It's fantastic. Alright, let's get into it. I got a couple really good 7-inch records to start with. First up, it's this Blackmagic SS Symbols of Great Power. I've had this for a while, and I don't think I've ever shown it. But this thing is actually going for quite a bit now on Discogs. Somebody bought one of these for like 150 bucks, which is nuts, because I got mine for like $7, and I think I got it through Merchant of Death. Blackmagic SS is quickly becoming one of my favorite bands. Now that being said, the material that's on the earliest EPs, though I like it, it's nowhere near as good as what they're doing now. Mainly because, like this, for example, is pretty much Blackmagic SS at its absolute rawest. And that's not really a problem. The problem seems to be more that the vocals are real buried and everything else is really loud. Which, when I first heard Blackmagic SS, that's what I heard and I liked it. But now hearing what they're capable of and hearing the potential that this band has, it's kind of a shame to hear it where the vocals are so buried and it's so lo-fi that you don't really get to appreciate what's actually going on. So this is an EP from 2012, and I think the vinyl version of this was released the next year in 2013. But I've had this since probably 2015 at this point. So, yeah, really cool shit, man. Like I said, Blackmagic SS is quickly becoming one of my absolute favorites. There's the front cover right there, which is real weird. There's the back right there. I like the weird, darker than black and like weird bubble letters. You got the track listing on here. It's got 4 songs. Symbols of Great Power, The Fire Burns Forever, In the Circle, and Gospel. And I think this was 750 copies. All on black vinyl. You also get a little inner sheet with this. Here's one side of it right there. It says the 2 horns are one thing. And on the other side you have Baphomet, Symbols of Great Power. And it's just black vinyl with weird labels. Pretty much like everything Blackmagic SS has ever put on vinyl. One of the many great Blackmagic SS releases. I like that this band, they'll put things on different formats and none of it has the same cover as something on another format, which is quite cool. It's all fucking fantastic. Blackmagic SS, man, I can't recommend this shit enough. So that's Symbols of Great Power. Okay, so here's something that was recently reissued, finally. This is King Dude and Chelsea Wolfe with Sing More Songs Together. So, in 2013, King Dude and Chelsea Wolfe did a split that was called Sing Songs Together. And the next year, in 2014, there was this, which is more of a collaboration than a split. Mainly because on both songs, it trades vocals between King Dude and Chelsea Wolfe. The song on here, Be Free, is the reason that I bought this. I fucking love that song. But this sold out a while ago, and it was just reissued on Not Just Religious Music, so I'm happy to finally have one of these. But I like the front cover, it's quite cool, and the back cover is cool as well. So much like a lot of the stuff that's put out on Not Just Religious Music, there's 4 versions, 250 copies each. And I opted for this really cool like black and white merge. So I could argue that this is the last thing that King Dude did that sounds quite like this. You know, more lo-fi, the vocals are more reverbed. Before he went like full rock and roll, which I'm not totally into. But this is fantastic. Like I said, the song Be Free is really, really good. So it's King Dude and Chelsea Wolfe sing more songs together.
Put me outside, I was singing a song. You looked to the window, but I was already gone. The willows were whipping, licking like tongues.
Alright, moving on to 12-inch records. This first 12-inch record is actually 3 12-inch records. And offhand, I don't think I've seen anybody show this. But this is Drowning the Light with the Fallen Years. So 3 LPs. This is a compilation from 2006, originally just put on CD and cassette. And basically what this is the Drowned full-length album, which had never previously been on vinyl at all, and the Longing compilation. And the Longing compilation is made up of 3 demos: The Haunting of the Black Aristocracy, Howling Forests of Desolation, and Dark Winter Depression demos. And like I said, man, I'm really, really happy that these were finally put on vinyl. Put out through Go to Warx, so all 3 of these have these OE strips on them. And I'm not going to take them off because they are a pain in the ass to take off. But here's part 1. This includes most of the Drowned full length, not the entire thing. You can see right here on the back, there's only 5 songs on this first part here. And these are all black vinyl, so I'm not going to show you that. Part 2 includes the second part of Drowned, as well as the Dark Winter Depression demo. So you can see all the track listing right there, which is cool. Here's part 3 right here, which I think has got the best of the 3 covers. This one includes the Howling Forests of Desolation and the Haunting of the Black Aristocracy demos. Fantastic, man. All this stuff is really good. It varies a bit, but all of this material is from around the same time for Drowning the Light. So the reason that I was so excited for this specifically was Drowned. But I love all this shit, man. I mean, you guys know how I feel about Drowning the Light. So there was 130 copies of the trilogy, and I think there was 30-something copies or something that included like a cloth bag, which, you know, would have been cool, but whatever. I wasn't going to stress it too much, but I'm happy to have these, man. It's one of those things, like, now that it's gone, it's gonna be hard to get, so I'm happy that I got it when I did. I literally bought it with a gift card, so it's kind of free for me. Fantastic. I love Drowning the Light. I'm just gonna play a song from Drowned. Some of the best of the best of the best. So, Drowning the Light, The Fallen Years. To a band from Finland. Man, I've been wearing this motherfucker out over the past month or so. This is Sielun Violainen with Ruhan Kantaja. This is the second Sielun Violainen LP from last year, and this is the second press of this, which comes on white vinyl, which I will show you. But this is some of the catchiest fucking black metal probably ever. This is one of those bands that I kind of just left alone for a while, even though I knew it was really good. I have no idea why. My girlfriend Kevin was basically raving on about this for the longest time, and I trust his judgment more than I probably trust yours. And he was going on about how great this shit was, and I was like, yeah, I know it's good, but I didn't buy it. I didn't really listen to the whole thing. I don't know what my fucking problem was. But then I ordered some things from Merchant of Death, and they sent me a compilation CD. And on that compilation CD, one of the last songs was Sielun Violainen, a song called Asine Nostika. And I heard that song, and immediately that became one of my favorite songs. Literally that same day, I just went and bought this. I knew that there was no way a song could be that good, and the shit that came out right before it would not be at least close. And I was right to do so, because this is fucking close to being as good as that song. Now, nothing on here competes with that song in my opinion, but every song on here is fucking awesome. For the most part, this album is pretty fast. There are a couple exceptions on here, but it doesn't get catchier than this, man. Some of the best riffs in the game, and despite this being super fucking melodic, it's fucking ballsy. A lot of times for me, the mixture of melodic and aggressive makes for some of the fucking top shelf shit. And I could go on about this shit forever, but I'm not going to. There's the album cover right there, which is questionable. There's the back right there, all the track listing, Darker Than Black, Merchant of Death. If I had to choose a favorite song on this thing, I would actually say it's the last song. Actually, no. Apparently there's a bonus track on the end of this album that's not listed anywhere online. Not Metal Archives, not Discogs, anywhere. I have no idea what it's called. I was going to use it for the song clip, but I cannot for the life of me find it. So if you have any information, let me know. I don't know how to say it, so I'm not going to try. But yeah, that's the song I'll use in the little clip. And I also like this right here at the bottom. It says Anti-Islam Front, Finland. Very cool. All the lyrics on an inner sleeve here, which are in Finnish, so they're useless to me. And you on the other side, brutal fuck off to the hordes of Allah. And like I said, this is the second press. It is white vinyl. It actually looks quite cool against the light, but I'm not going to bother turning the camera because you know what white vinyl looks like. Just try and stop me from going back and getting the earlier shit from this band. I really want the split they did with Sarkrista, two fucking top shelf black metal bands. So if you haven't heard this shit, man, probably more than anything else I'm going to talk about today, listen to this. It's Sielun Violinen with Ruhan Kantaja. Now I'm going to assume you guys have seen this one. But I've been playing it a lot recently, and my friend Annika wants me to show it in this video, so that's what I'm going to do. This is Satanic Warmaster with We Are the Worms That Crawl on the Broken Wings of an Angel, a compendium of past crimes. Now there was actually a compilation with the same name that came out in like 2010 or so from Satanic Warmaster, but this, from what I can tell, is just different. There's different songs on this one. I'm not sure why it's got the same name with different songs. But whatever, that one was only put on CD, but this one was reissued on CD, and it was also put on vinyl, and it's got a really nice packaging. But yeah, this is, like I said, this is just a compilation of a lot of the split material. The only thing this doesn't include is the splits with Vothana and Clandestine Blaze. And actually looking at this, it looks like it doesn't include the stuff from the Archgoat split either. But yeah, this is really fucking cool, man. Great fucking album cover with one of the longest titles ever. There's the back right there with all the track listing, and I like the fucking arm holding the Werewolf Records logo. And on the back it says Satanic Warmaster is Werewolf. Now, of all the pictures they could have chosen, they decided to go with one of Werewolf just chilling out. I'm not exactly sure why. And on this side is what I assume to be information, but the stupid fucking font, I'm not going to bother to read it. I actually got this from New Era before Hell's Headbangers got copies of it. And New Era only had the black vinyl. All the labels look pretty much identical, so I'm not going to show you all of them. But I bought this with that Live and Heckle Them LP that Satanic Warmaster did last year. But you guys know what Satanic Warmaster sounds like, and all of these are just Satanic Warmaster songs, so not much to say. I just wanted to show it because I've been listening to it, and it's good stuff, man. I think you could probably still get this, so if you can, do it. That's Satanic Warmaster with We Are the Worms That Crawl on the Broken Wings of an Angel. Alright, so now we're going to look at some death metal from Peru. Hey, can I call you back in just a minute? Alrighty. Alright, bye. This is Mortem with De Natura Daemonum. This is the fourth Mortem album from 2005, and Mortem has been around since fucking 86. And they're still going, man. They just released an album like last year or 2016 or something. And this is actually a 2018 reissue of this album. It's got a different album cover. The first album cover is kind of like a gargoyle or something. But this album is really unique, man. There's quite a few elements on here that you don't get with a lot of death metal. There's quite a few instances of spoken vocals. You have some synth stuff, some acoustic guitar stuff, some orchestral stuff at one point in the album. But I would say in like a word, I could describe this album as just spooky. Really good riffs, great vocals. It's got a cool album cover too. Like I said, this isn't the original album cover, but it's cool anyway. There's the back right there with all the track listing. This was reissued on Iron Pegasus. There's the gatefold right there with all the lyrics, which are in English, which is cool. And then you have just thanks and shit like that on that side. And this is just black vinyl. Guys, if you like death metal and you like unique death metal and you like spooky death metal, this is something that really scratches all three itches. So really fucking good death metal from Peru. So if you like this, man, really cool, awesome stuff. That's Mortem with De Natura Daemonum. So listen, voices they are. Beyond recognition, And I'm just going to show this really quickly. Perverted Ceremony. This is the self-titled EP from 2017. This is the most recent thing that Perverted Ceremony has done. And they actually did this really cool. They did it as like one of these top loaders, which I love. And honestly, I think every record jacket should be like this. So this is the only EP that this band has done so far. The only other things they've done is some demo material before the full-length album that came out last year. And then there's this, which is just like under 15 minutes of super evil sounding black metal. And I would say that evil sound comes from the guitar tone, which is just unmistakably fucking Perverted Ceremony. And I think there's only 2 members in this band. On the back, you look at it, you would think maybe there's 4, but I'm pretty certain that there's 2 members. Like I said, there's only 3 songs on this thing, one of which is an intro, and none of the songs are really long, so it is a short EP, but it's really good fucking Beharit worship, so fantastic stuff, man. And it is just black vinyl, but look at that label. Cover is also a bit questionable, though I do like this style of art. A band with some real potential. Perverted Ceremony is putting out shit quickly, and it's all been great so far, so keep an eye on it, man. This band's gonna go places. That's Perverted Ceremony. And that's it, man. That's 5 more records, 8 more records, I guess. 2 7-inch records, making a dent. We still got quite a bit of shit that I haven't shown yet, so all in due time. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this shit, and hopefully you guys enjoy whatever comes next, whatever it may be. So thanks for sticking around, and till next time. Later.